Why ego death hurts? Why ego death hurts? Why awakening is so painful? There are many reasons why, and this is a very good lesson if we're going through awakening, and why you lose everything, why you lose friends, why you lose even properties. Ego death is not like losing the mind. The mind remains the way it was, but something happens to the mind. The mind start losing the old ideas about things and start learning the new ideas. Now, before it does that, the old ideas has to be flushed out, has to be cleaned. Now, remember, energy cannot be destroyed but can be converted. Now, in converting ideas, some of the thing that in converting energy, some of the thing that held energy can be destroyed. Yes. So why ego death hurts? Why do we experience the body ache, like the headache, the spine feeling like it's hot? Sometimes the blood is boiling, the whole body is burning, and all those things. Why? When you meet your twin flame, you are going to be triggered. Now, when you meet your twin flame, a twin flame is someone that you've been aware of and you've had an idea, and you meeting your twin flame feels like coming home. Finally, you've met the person who understands you, the person who makes yourself remember yourself, who makes yourself feel yourself, who makes you feel alive. And you become vulnerable without protecting any secret, without thinking of any danger and harm coming from this person. And all of a suddenly, this person turns out to be the worst enemy. And this person is cutting through you, is cutting you, like is hurting you in a way that you can never imagine. Even just a simple word can go through you like lightning. So you held on to that idea of a relationship and you've had this picture. It's very painful and it feels like you are betrayed by someone that you trust so much. And that starts causing pain. And why is twin flame programmed in this nature? You are releasing the old programming. When you hear trauma, old wounds, childhood, inner child, and all those things that people talk about, it's just a programming. You are programmed. The mind is programmable. Initially, when you're born, the mind, the conscience knows nothing. So they start programming you. By the time you come to meet your twin, you are programmed. And the society, the history, the culture, movies, and all those things has programmed you. And in you, there's the programming of the ancestors, those who lived before you. So now there comes the new information. Now the programming, the old programming and this new programming has to take place. Now before that takes place, the old programming has to be emptied. The room has to be created, and the only way the room can be created is through pain. You are going to feel pain. And the triggering from the other counterpart is to help you empty those pain. This is one of the reasons why a twin cannot pretend. Even when a twin tries to pretend, you know this is pretense. It won't work. Like, let's say a twin flame or a divine masculine pretends to say he's back, want you guys to get back together. Divine feminine will figure out that this is not true, and the life itself won't allow that union. Why? Because the real you and the real other person trigger each other, and the more you are triggering each other, the more you are emptying those cells. Like I said, the mind is programmable, and the mind programs the body. Let me say that again. When the mind is programmed and the mind starts programming the body, so that whatever that you've learned can work or can make you do it well with your body. Let's say you start going to the gym. So what happens? What decides about the gym is the mind. So it has decided and it has come up with the idea to say you want to become this muscular person, or you want to have certain kind of health through a gym. So whenever you go to the gym every day, you are programming the body using the mind. As you are lifting whatever that you are doing, you are programming the mind, and the mind is programming the body. If you're a gymnastic, if you are a dancer, whatever that you are doing, you are programming the mind, and the mind is programming the body, so that whatever that you want to start doing, whatever program, your body can operate well. Now, this time around, when you meet your twin, that's when your soul purpose starts. And this soul came with information, and the thing that this soul wants you to start doing, it cannot just start putting that same information into you. I don't know if at all the body also becomes full like the way USBs can be, or hard drives and anything. I don't know. But what happens, those old information has to be flushed out so that the new information can find the loom. As the mind is being reprogrammed, your body is also going through the same reprogramming. So you are going to feel pain from the body and the mind itself. Obviously, you experience headache. Like in my case, I used to feel like my head is burning. Is this the programming? And during the ego death, you start having these dreams, these visions, these downloads, and all those things, they crash with your idea, the way you've been looking at relationship, the way you've been looking at love, the way you've been looking at worshiping, the world and all those things are going to be messed up with, and that's going to cause pain because your body has to reprogram now to this new idea, to this new one, to this new person. That's the reason why after awakening you are no longer the same, and you can never go back, because you look at things in a different way. Relationship are something else now. You love without condition. You look at money in a different way, and you are no longer the same. And for that to happen, there's reprogramming of the body, and this happens naturally, whether you like it or not. The more you force yourself to stay in the old pattern, the more the pain. That's how it is, and that is done to you twin flames automatically. Actually, that one just has to happen. You like it or not, it's just gonna happen to you. I'm sorry. I wish there was a way of saying I don't want this process, but just gonna happen. And if that does not happen to you, I doubt if you are on twin flame. This is what Jesus talked about, born again. So you are a child now. That's why when you are going through awakening, after awakening, actually when, like in my case, I don't know about other people, during the time of awakening, it was difficult to sleep. I can just sleep for an hour and I'm awake. And I couldn't sleep, I couldn't find things to do, like I was so less stressed. And after so many months, I would say a year, I began experiencing sleeping, like I would feel like sleep. Even like I want to sleep over and over. Now, during that time, you are like a child. You can agree with me. Baby sleeps a lot because the cells are developing, the cells are getting information, you are adapting again. So this is born again. You are a child. By this time, you've born in an old. You are old and you've just reborn. It's not like the way it's said, like baptism, just go into water. No, the body changes. You change each and every cell. Yeah, scientists have discovered that after 11 months, you change your cells. But this one is different because everything's going to be tempered. So you are a new person now. And that's why it hurts, because it's a transformation. You are transforming. And it's very painful. Whatever is happening to you is, you are not sick, you're not mad, you're not confused, you are okay. You are just becoming the better person of you. Thank you very much for watching the video up to this far. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave your opinion in the comment. I salute.